my friends, welcome back. This is Stucker. This is a Scandy server, and we're about to play a bit of Beyond the New Frontier. Welcome. I got something to show you. I've been working on, are you ready? This. We've got a hog roast. We've got one. Oh my goodness. Look at this bad boy. I was a little hungry, so I did start to feast on him. But the pig is cooking. We're in the house. It's looking a little dark up here at the moment. Put a little torch in there. Is there any room to pop a torch anywhere in here? No, there isn't. Nowhere at all. Well, hopefully we're safe. Pop one there. Pop one there. That'll do. The main hall, here we are. Tidied up this a little bit. I'm not finished with the chair. That's work in progress. The table is where we left the table, really. I've done a little bit outside. I've been extending the grounds. Done a little bit of the Guardian farm. Nothing too drastic. Bulk of my work is here. And chisel and bits, as you might have guessed. What are we going to do today, you may ask? Well, today, my friends, we're going into cooking for blockheads. Let's just take this paper. We're going to need a couple of pieces of leather. Do you know what? We don't even need that. We have the books. We've got fire and eye. We've got books. We're about to hit this cooking for blockheads. We're going to take wood, because we're guaranteed to need wood. We've got iron. I'm not sure if we need diamonds, but we're just going to take them in case. Wool. Maybe. Cooking for blockheads. Here we go. So as you know, I'm making this cooking for blockheads, and once I've made it, it's going to be hidden. I don't like the look of it in this build. It's not going to go. First thing we need to do, we need to build an oven. We need black stained glass, which I guarantee we've got no black stained glass. Guarantee it. Nope. The oven is going to have to wait. I am cooking normal glass. I've definitely got ink at the Guardian farm, so if I have to cut at any point, I'll quickly fly over there, grab it, come back, and we'll get on with what we're doing. Bit of wood out of there. Back into this. We're going to make these counters. These are the first things we need. We just need to get chests and some chiseled stone. In one of my chests, I should have some stone pretty prepared. Here we go. We probably don't even need the chisel stone, to be honest. Just going to take this wood, split that straight into, make a load of chests. That should just quite adequately. We're probably going to make 4 of these, so we can do it. We're going to remove 4 of them because we don't need all that many. Take this off, and we're going to place these down and see what it's looking like. As we've gone for a terracotta, this shouldn't be too bad. I'm looking at bringing a wall across here, so that won't fit in there because I've got one of those, and that's my height, so I'm going to go to about that height, and I think 3 of them is going to have to do there. We could go 4, but it's, yeah. Do you know what? Oh no. I'm going to change that. I'm going to get the axe. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to leave it like that. It gives it a little bit of a difference. Grab this quick, and let's see if we can cover the outside of it as best as we can. Oh, wait. It's just, oh, it just goes in perfectly. Absolute perfect. Come to the back side, and all I'm doing is shift click it onto this, which is connecting quite nicely. We're going to need another colour. Have I got anything? We're going to go with probably this, to be honest. It goes with the walls, and I'm thinking if we get it, yes, we're probably going to have to get that back on. I've seen where we have an issue. We're going to have to extend this out 1. it needs to have a space between it. You'll see why in a second. And if we put this across, let's just get to drawn region from there to there. So it wouldn't go on there because that's part of the actual structure itself. So we've done that, and we're going to make it a little bit bigger because a lot of this would be wood, because that still opens. We're probably going to take this out here. Do you know what? We probably don't have to, because that, oh no, we're not going to. We're going to leave that in there like so. We're going to go from there, we're going to go all the way up, and we're going to do from there, and we're going to go all the way down. Let's give us a nice little base structure. We're going to go all the way up. If I remember right, let's get our numbers right. It's going to be 4. So it's going to be on this one, and it's going to be all the way up to the top. That should be adequately placed for us. Then we're going to grab from this one here, we're going to spin over to this side, and we're going to bring it down to there. That's got to come down one more level on that side, so we're going to click onto there, spin over. Come on, you can do this. Get in there, just like so. And I'm going to carry on and do the rest of these. I'm going to run, grab a couple of more blocks, get a bit of variety in here. So we're looking for some kind of a nice edging. We're probably going to go for this to keep in tow with the rest of the build. Just move these sticks out of the way. We will fancy these up, but these cupboards are just getting hidden in the style of the build. What I'm going to do here is bring this out. I potentially might even change this to a... In fact, I'm going to face this off and the wall is going to come along here, maybe. We'll see. Lots of little ideas running through my head. We're going to look at this now. How can we make this look a little bit more inviting? I'm going to wrap a couple of these around it just to see if we can give it a warmer feel. No, I don't like it. Don't like it. To be honest, I think the wood's doing it justice. We're looking for simple. This is simple times. Aha. So that's one further back. So we're going to take this off. Go from this one. Go to this one. That should be better. That's the one. So we've got cupboards. We've got them installed. We'll fill these with food. Just get half of these, put it in here. We've already got this installed, which is giving us all of that. It's working quite well so far. Next thing on our agenda, go over this way again. The fridge. This is going to be an absolute nightmare to hide, I'm thinking. It's easy enough to make the door. We'll make 3 of them straight away. We should have... Yeah, we've got 4 chests. So we're going to make 2 of these. Take one of the chests away. Make 2 of those. I think we're going to use these in the same way we've used the others, and we're going to try and hide these in the wall. Wish me luck. In fact, maybe we might just get away putting one above that there, like so. Will that go in there if I remove? Let's just quickly flick over to a block. Go down to same material, and if I remove that, mate, whoa, I think I removed a little bit too much there, dear mate. Let's just replace that as quick as we can and pretend that never happened. You didn't see that. Well, that, oh, that goes in nice next to it. They are going to be a different colour to the rest of it. But we'll see what we can do. Straight away, we're going to get this. Change it from same material. I'm going to go from this corner here all the way to this corner here. Keep it at one level. A bit too far. We went one ahead of what we needed to go. Do you know what? We're going to go back another one. Just to keep in sync with that. And we're going to switch this over. I'm going to bit of wood straight along it. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to transfer back into the bat. Because it's going to be a lot easier to fly around and do what's got to be done. So we'll hit up as the bat. And here we go. This makes it so much better. So we don't want to go too high. We'll keep as low as we can. Can't get over. Yep, we're going to have to take this off. So if we go to here, click that off, that's good. Straight in the middle. We're going 4. We're going to get here. Hey. We're going to cross to there. And that should give us a nice pillowish kind of a look. Let's bring this across a little bit more. I'm going to mix it up a bit. This isn't the end product. This is just the thought process. If I bring all of this stuff in, and then I can change it up at a later date. But colour wise, it's going. I mean, this isn't. The white is a bit white. But they didn't have fridges in the Viking days. Once the fridges are filled, they can be, at some point, as long as I fill them up and have multiple underneath the floor, I suppose it would work in conjunction with the rest of this. And they can be hidden. All the rest of the tool racks are going to be hidden. There'll be wooden paneling put in to hide those. So we'll go back over here and see what we're going to do next. Next, we're going to be making a little experiment. We're going to make this milk. We need a milk bucket. We need some wood and we need some glass. Oh, I've got everything. Have I got a bucket on me? No. Let's dump the junk. It's not going to take me long. I've got a cow. Drop some bits for a bit. Drop some of the stone. The wood can go. The books can go. That can... Yeah, that's good enough for me. Let's just grab a little PPL. Anyone? Hey, come on. So I can get in there quite easily, but getting out is a different matter. We'll just go all the way around. I'll show you what I've done outside, in fact. So I've started through the waterfall. I've started to get this little water feature put in. Working on the grass areas, trees. Took out a load of the trees around here. The fertile earth going further afield. We have cows. We have sheep. I did it. I really did. We're just going to make ourselves a quick crafting table over this side, because I haven't got one. Let's turn it into a crafting station, pop the crafting station down. Let's say about there. I've got iron on me, so we're going to make a bucket. Once we've got that bucket, we're going to go and milk this cow. Come on, Daisy, give me that milk. Oh, we've got it. Let's get in the house now. But yeah, this is what I've been working on. This, I'm still working on. It's still work in progress. It's just taking forever and a day. There's a lot of bit work in that, I tell you, more than I thought. And this, it's a little shooting range. So they're going to be able to stand here and practice that archery. Just looking for little activities I can put around the village to keep them occupied. Oh, this is another thing I'm working on. Ignore the fact that the bottom is starting to look like a face. It won't when I've finished. It's going to be changed, but the top half I'm quite happy with. It's just this bottom half that's just like, you know what? We're going to pretend that part's not there. There you go. I'm working on this. I quite like it. It's just going to be one of their gods. Not so much a god like Thor as such, or Odin, or but one of the lesser gods. Anyway, back to the thing at hand. We need to make something here. First thing we need to do is, can we make that milk bucket thing now? Yes, we can. We've got milk jar in our hands. What's the milk jar for, you may ask? Well, I'm going to show you very, very soon. We need to get our bucket back. We're going to cross over, and as well as getting the milk jar, we're going to get this iron. And we're going to use quite a bit of iron for this. And we're going to take 3 of those. And then we're going to go like so. I'm going to put 3 of those across the top. Take that. Move that. Oh, it's a lot of activities going on today. Mr. K, come here please. I've got a bit more dirt. We're going to need that. Put the jar on the floor. Sorry, I'm going to stop this recording here. I'm looking at my footage. Okay, sorry about that. I seem to be having some frame issues going on. Hopefully this is sorted out, and we're back and ready to rock and roll. Down there's the jar. We're going to throw this block on there, pop this unlucky cow in there. Do you know what? Psh, cow, ha! And remove this dirt. And as you can see, we squashed that little cow into that jar. How cool's that? Right, I'm going to wait till I get a pick to get that. We're going to get a pick in a moment anyway. Got the cow in the jar. I'm going to need tool racks. Probably a spice rack. Maybe a toaster. Toaster shouldn't be too hard. I can make everything there except for that. I've just got to go and grab a bit of lava, which is not too far away. Let's get out of the house. Fly away. Keep it going, keep it going. Lava should be here. Yes, here we go. Flick bucket over. Let's go down, pan for this. Give me your goodness. Let's go have a little flight home. Couple of seconds. There was some lava closer. Got carried away, obviously. Get down. Get in here. Get around here. Over to here. We will have to go and grab the stone. So wrong. My mind's gone blank. Is it 3? No, mine has gone absolute blank. Toaster. Pressure plate 4. Jeez, should have known that. It's not even a pressure plate, it's a trapdoor. What am I looking for? That's totally blown my mind. Trapdoor. Let's grab that. We're going to turn that into a quick button. Throw him in here like so. Button. Make ourselves the toaster. Can we do it? I think we can. So we've got a toaster. So he's got no place in a Viking house. The toaster, if I can get it, no, it won't go in there. Jeez. We're going to have to find somewhere else for this thing. Can I get it to go on top of here? No. No. It's not going to go in. We'll find somewhere for it in a minute. Get our bucket back. And I think that's all we really need to make, except for the tool racks. Which, to be honest, I can pretty much not do at the minute. Let's go over here. Grab ourselves a bit of wood. Let's get back. We don't want too many of those. Let's do that. We've got iron. Let's just drop a couple of those in. Grab a couple of the nuggets. We didn't turn them into slabs. What are we playing at? Come on. Play the game. Slabbage. Into the rack. Nine's too many. I think 5. We'll just go 6. 6 should do us. We don't want to go too many because I've got to hide these things. So we're going to put the 6 on the bottom. Turn it round. Pull these up. Pop these on here like so. So 6 of them in there. I see in this chest, in one of our chests, we've got some stuff pre-made. Just got to make a couple of knives and stuff. Come on, open up. It's this one. Or the bakeware. Just transfer some junk over. Switch it out. Switch all my chiseling bits out. Grab a load of the food. Keep grabbing it. Keep switching the bits out. If you hear a banging, it's my dog wagging his tail. He's ready for his little stroll. I will have to cut out very soon. Sorry about that. I'm going to move all this stuff over now. In the off time when I cut out, I'll move the rest. But to be fair, I don't even think I need the fridges. I might even take them out because I don't like them. Well, we don't want those to go in there. Put the pineapple in. Definitely going to pop some fish in, even though I think we're going to have to go to the Guardian farm, get some raw. Where we've not got enough ingredients, dear me. Still, we're not there quite yet. Let's get this onto there. Spin that out. Pop those over. Pop that on. Pop that on. Be my. Still not enough ingredients. Come on. We'll sort that out later. We're there cooking for blockheads. We've got it started. We've got it rocking and rolling. No messing around today. We need to make one of these additions, if I remember rightly. The cooking for blockheads 2, which is going to take. Let me just check my. Just going to check just in case I've got it. Don't want to make it twice. Oh, no, I haven't. We definitely haven't got it. So I'm going to go here. And we're going to check what we need. We can do this. It's just going to take a few seconds. Grab some wood. Grab some diamonds. We've got the book on us already. Go into here. Get the wood. Scrap it down. We need to make 2 of these. Pop it into here like so. Where we gone? There he is. And there we go, we've got it. So I think I needed to make that the first time round for this. Yeah, I did. But I made it again just in case I need it. And just so you know how to make it, if need be. Something's got to be done to make this work. I will be working out. I'm thinking of opening all the side up here. So they're all pretty much connected. The toaster's got to go in. So I think that's going to be the way forward. I'm going to cut out here. And when I come back, we'll take a look where we go from here. I'll see you soon. Welcome back. So I was visiting the Guardian farm and I thought, why not? I'll bring you back, show you some of the progress that I've been making. Some of it's quite good. Even if I do say so myself. So as you can see, this is going to be the idea. There's going to be water flowing over the edges. I've changed the interior plan from what it originally was. It's a water monument. Let's have it as a water monument. Here's roughly what this level of shape is going to be. But this is going to get bigger. This isn't. This isn't nowhere near size yet. Also, this might extend out to here, and I have this as an interior garden. Just little thoughts I'm having as I'm going around. A lot of work to be done. See, all around here hasn't been touched yet. But hey, I thought it was worth bringing you over, showing you what I've been up to. Let's go down the hole. Come on. In the Guardian farm now. Sorry if there's any lag for you. It's all running smooth for me now. So we've got a lot of Guardians. but I need to get some fish. Okay, I'm going to cut out and I'll be back when I get home. I need ink as well. Can't forget the ink. I'll see you at home. Oh, we're back. We avoided the mess. So I didn't like how it was looking. It was just horrid. I've put the Cara in the jar and the toaster in the top of that. And we're changing things up just a little bit. I just really didn't like the look of it. It just didn't feel right to me. When things don't feel right, I can't put my name on them. They have to come down and I have to start again. So we'll just do that today for a sec. I'm just going to judge. Yeah, that's perfect. And hopefully I can get to the back of there. Yeah, that's done that nice. We'll give a little bit of a divide between the two. That can be brought out to the edge. And one more. I think that looks good. We may just do a little bit of a play around in here, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm after. Slope it down just a tad. Take that bottom bar off, switch over, switch that bottom bar to the black bar. Gives you a bit of depth, as you see. We're going to do the same on this one. Oh, it's looking better than I was looking on the last bit, and we're going to go across there like so. Come down to the end, bring it out one. I'm happy with that where it stands. Over here we're going to put, let's get out of the, just going to go put another one. I think that should be good enough for me there. So we're looking to about there, I think. So that actually went up two. I don't think that's how we want it. No, it's not. In fact, it might actually be perfect. Do you know, we're just going to leave it for a minute and see where we stand. Bring this up. Bring this up. Bring it in. On the edge. Bring it in. To the top. To the back. Grab the back straight down. Doors are opening. I'm doing cupboards slightly different at the bottom than I am at the top, just to give it a different feel so it doesn't look exactly the same. Next we're going to go, if we get the chance, we're going to go into here. We're just going to take one of these bars out. Do you know what, we might not even have to. Just try it this way instead. Oh, that's it, we've got it. Thing we've got to do here is we've got to come out from, say there, down to there. Should get it just right. So there is it. Should be spot on. That's perfect. If it was at the front, that is. So we're going to bring the next one, bring it up one more. Going to line the back one there. No, we're going to one too high on the top one on that, if you notice. So we're going to take that back off, just drop it down and try that there. That looks a bit better to me. Bring the sides up. That's got to come from the top all the way over to there, is it? Then the same again. Just leaving the little instep. Insteps in. Bring that down to here. Go around there. We've got to bring it in one more. So I come in one more there. Same on this side, bring it in one more. We've got it. For the bottom one, we want to raise it two. So we raise it two. We go on the third one. And we just line this off like so. We're going to have to do the double line now, I think. Did we go double line? Yeah, we did. And then on the top, Just going to have to bring that across to there. Cupboards are working. They're all looking good. I'm quite happy with that. For the time being, we've just got to do a little bit more to the bottom of this. Potentially, that's where the problem lay. It's a double column. That just helps us out a little bit more, I suppose. Take that one piece out there. Put get out. Gotta get that piece in there. That piece from there. That piece from there. Drop that in there. Job's good. Then on the bottom here, we're going to do exactly the same. We're going to bring this up, two and across, and we are going to link that up hopefully. So there is a bigger pillar than I thought it was going to be. We will have to probably knock it back one, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that just works fine. Just bring that like so. Bring the next one down, meet him. Job's good. This needs to come out one more. And gives us a depth. That has to be removed, that one, right there. Job's good. These columns are coming out one more. Just to give the depth. They're very narrow and very thin. So by bringing them out to the edge of this, like the first one I've just done at the very end. Just going to give it a little bit more depth. Plus we've used just 2 blocks so far to give it a nice little shape. This part's hidden. Totally hidden. No worries about it. We do have to make the rest of these things, so I'm going to make them all off camera. They're not too hard, it's just a bit of iron and a bit of wood. But once that's made, job's good. Fridges are here now. I'm potentially going to take some of the floor out and put the fridges in the floor. I don't know any other way to do this because I want access to them, but they're just too white. For this build, I'm trying to keep it looking. I'm probably not even going to use them, so I've made them. Do you know what? They're going to go in the chest because they don't feel right in this build, so I'm not going to use them. This is going to be a pantry, storage room, larder, cool box potentially, because the one I was going to do down here, I've changed plans. These are civilized people, these Vikings. They need somewhere to clean themselves, so we're going to go for a washroom down here. We'll see how it goes. But while we're doing what we're doing, did any of you lot watch Minecon? Absolutely. Well, we're not gonna comment on Minecon itself. We're just gonna comment on the future of Minecraft. What am I looking forward to? The water physics is interesting. It might mean Guardian farms like I've built over there are now obsolete. There is other ways and means. I've been thinking of a few other plans to do it, and it's possible to make an epic massive Guardian farm. I've got no issues with that. But on the other hand, we're going to be able to move mobs. We're going to be able to move items a lot easier. Item elevators, a thing of the past. We're going to be able to raise and lower items at our will. The bubbles, very interesting. I've already thought of 6 or 7 new features that they might come in very handy for. Mob farms, especially. You're just going to be able to drain things, not a problem. Magma block on the bottom, drain things in the bubble. Minecraft, hopper minecarts underneath it. Job's a good one. You're going to be collecting items and not having to worry. You won't have to worry about ink farms. your ink's going to be down there. I'm not sure if the ink will be spawned by them burning on the magma cubes, or if the magma cubes will still burn underwater. Hopefully they do. The new mob is the one I'm worrying about. As apart from doing epic builds like this, mob farms is what I like to do. And is that gonna play hindrance in mob farms? Especially when a lot of the packs I like to play as skyblocks. And we'll know sleep on a skyblock is the way forward. It's what you have to do. Until you get a bed, and that could take some time. Do you know what I mean? I've been on the skyblock, and never had a bed. And been playing it for months. So what's going to happen? Does that thing spawn in? Does it spawn in conditions? Does it spawn in just one? If not one, if you're AFK in a skyblock, or for a couple of hours not sleeping, is that thing going to fill your mob farm? To be fair, I reckon as long as it spawns in right and it's got a nice drop, potential's good. I wasn't too keen on the chest grabby mob thing that was under the ground. Giant Blaze potential. It's a new boss looking thing, so that could have been good. And the fish. With all this new fish stuff that's getting added. Oh my goodness. I'm like Captain Nemo. Straight under that water. Guardian Farm. We need to work that out. So we will have all the stuff needed to get all that new equipment pretty damn fast. Alpha 14. I'm going to hit vanilla. It's got to be done. I'm going full old school vanilla. I'm going to go and knock as many episodes out as fast as I can, and I'm going to do as many farms, as many builds. Do you know, see if we can push the boundaries of what vanilla can do. Back to what I'm going to do, because like that was a little rant there. Got it off my chest. I have to breathe. Come on, breathe. Right, let's get the black block. This is going to get thickened to 2 blocks. It just doesn't look thick enough as one. That frame's looking quite bulky there now. That may have to be thickened up by the look of it. Just grab that there. Go all the way over to the edge there. On the edge here, we're going to thicken that up there. Thicken it up. What? Oh no, what you done? Don't do it. Oh, that could have been disastrous. The amount of times I've just pressed that button accidentally and it's clicked onto the ceiling, and the next thing you know, half your blocks are gone. You could cry. Just drag this. You have got an undo button, by the way. Bring that round. And that should do us for now. Maybe, I think I'm going to be over the top on there. I might have to just take that out, replace that there like so. And bring that up. And so up to there, job's good. It's very hard to see when you're close up to it. But that's this part. We've still got a cooker to go in. It's probably worth us putting the cooker in, to be fair. And as I've got the ink, haha, done it, remembered it. We're going to see what we need for the cooker. So we need a furnace, black glass, and iron. We've got glass. I'm going to pop that in there, and we're just going to quickly turn that. Oh, yeah, we need one more glass. So I'm going to have to go get me glass. We need iron, black glass, a furnace. So we need cobblestone. Let's get this show on the road. Iron. We've got enough glass. Do we have cobblestone? We've got cobblestone on us. Straight over here. Let's get this show on the road. We can do this. Have faith. Let's get the black glass all the way around the edge. Here we go. We have black glass. We have a furnace just about to be made. Let's just take that out there. Click that over there. Can we do this now? Yes, we can. We've got it. So we've got a toaster in here. Just going to try and pop this panel out. So we're just going to, same material. Can we put the cooker in there? Yeah, we can. We're going to get the pots and pans, put them in the cooker, get that all set up. To be fair, I think we're going to go like this with the cooker and get it straight blended in. It actually hides pretty well. And we'll still be able to have access to it. Let's just get to draw. Hopefully, if I cover this up, I'm still going to have some kind of an access through the handle. Just check it. No! No, we haven't. So we're going to have to make a little hole under the handle. So we've got access now. We've got to try and build this in somehow. Let's just see if this works. Go to there, level with that, straight down to that, bring that across, bring that across. It's hiding it. It's still working. It's not perfect by any way or means, so I'm not going to go that way. I don't like it. Try this. See if we can make like a grate in front of it. If so, can we still click it? Let's just get a few of these going so I can test the hole. It looks like a can. So we'll be able to get into this through the grate. That's the kind of thing I'm going for on this. I'm not going to keep bobbing up and down, don't worry. Let's go up. Wrong one. That one. That one. That one. And one on the end over there. Now let's just give it a test. Well, we can still get into it, so that works perfect. I'm going to leave that like so. Perhaps, potentially, yeah. Just want to try one thing. We've got to be careful. We don't want to run through the middle. What? Straight down to the bottom. That was good. Just so it just gives it a bit of extra lift out of the wall. It gives it a bit of shape. That's easily hit. That's took, what, half an hour. There was a little bit of messing around, back and forth, grabbing a couple of things, but about half an hour-ish. And that's what we've got. I could have done it in minutes if I had a plan when I was coming in, but I like to tackle these things head on as soon as I start. I'm going to make all of this stuff, all the pots and pans. And when I've got all them, I'll be back. And we'll finish this. Let's see you then. We're back. We had a slight change of plan, and now I've stuffed everything into this tiny little space. I've left little open spaces so you can see where I'm looking at. There's the cow in a jar. The toaster is sitting underneath that. We've got tool racks holding our stuff there and there. There is still another potential spot there if ever needed. In the wall here, we have the cooker with its utensils inside, so that's good, and we've got no problems there. Click on down here, we've got all our little recipes. Making bacon and eggs now. We're moving up in the world. We've just got a couple of little bits and bobs to finish, which is going to be this one here. Let's put that little line in there, and that's done. And then I've started a cupboard here. I'm going to work on. That's going to be just like something different. Also over here, we use one of the arcane lights underneath a little frame and made a nice little griddle. So these arcane lights you can find, or you can make them, I'm pretty sure, but you can find them in little huts placed around the world. Next on the agenda is the fridge. So they wouldn't have had freezers and fridges, and I don't like the fridge that you get with the mod. It just doesn't feel that it fits in this pack. So, me being me, yeah, I'm making my own. Let's just switch out a few things. We want that to switch to there, that to switch to there. I'm going to flick into the wood quick. I'm going to get into there. I'm going to bring that down to there like so. Click onto there, to there like so. Do exactly the same thing. Down to the bottom, just like so. We've got the door frame. What we're going to do now is we're just going to block this frame off on the inside like so. From the lowest edge, right into the top corner. Do the same across the top. Hey, come on. Job's good. It just looks more solid and more... I prefer the look, to be honest. On the back side, we're just going to do a 2x2. So we're going to go out to this corner here. And we're going to go up to the top. Click that on. We're going to do exactly the same here. Go to this corner, up to the top. Click it on. From there, top only needs to really be one. There we have it. Doors in. Next thing we're going to be looking at is shelving. We need shelving to put our carcasses on, our pigs and stuff like that. So we're going to look at probably switching out, putting a line here like so. Probably going to do like 2x2. Drag a line over to the back corner so we know where we're going. Do the same again. I think that far's not far enough. In fact, you know what? We're going to go around the whole perimeter. If we do it now, it saves us doing it later. Whole perimeter, check. I'm going to go on top. And we're just going to go from the corner there over to... No, we're not. No, we're not. We're going to change out. Do you know why? Because it's a waste of wood in my book. So we're going to grab this. I think dark should be okay. It's a pretty dark room, so... yeah, just right. I'm going to come round from this one. That one is 2, and we'll have to do a little bit of a mixer-upper. I'm going to come in, and we're going to grab that to there, so that should be wide enough, I think. So you've seen what I've sort of started with. We've got a nice little shelving area. What we'll do now is we'll switch out back to this, swap it over, flip it round. In fact, no, we won't. We'll try a bit of sky stone. It's a bit lighter than the coal. Maybe if we put... I'm thinking... what are we on? Are we undrawn? Yeah, we are. If we just put a nice little line in around the edge. Because it's a bit lighter than coal and it's got little different colours, it looks like it's a bit colder. Looks like the frost has got onto it a bit. So we're not finished. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to plane out a line all the way up. I'm going to do exactly the same on the next one. Leaving a space. The same on the next one. I'm going to do this all the way around. Because this is food getting shelved, you'd have spaces in the bars for any debris to fall off. It's also better for ventilation. We're getting really technical here. we're going to keep the pattern going this way. It's a bit technical, but it gives off a much better effect. All these tiny little details, as you're doing them, they don't seem much, but once it's finished, they add loads to it. I mean, this instantly adds a lot. We're short as a bat at the minute, so down below you can't really see, but up here you can already see. And think when there's another 2 layers going in, I'll do all that off camera. So for next time, we're going to have this room ready for the fine details. But as you can see what I've done, I'm going to leave it at that. We've got this bit done. Next time, we're going to finish this room off. Probably put something on top of there. We'll build something to go on that, some kind of pan. We've got to go over here. And we just got to shut this wall off. Everything's nicely hidden behind it. It all fully works. Cooking for blockheads. It looks a little bit better that way. I mean, I could have put the sink in, but in a Viking-esque kind of a house, I don't think a sink would have gone too well. But while we're still here, I suppose this is the next part I'm going to do. I'm going to go from here and go right to the very tip of this and go all the way up to there. Job's good. And that's going to be like the petition. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hinge doors off here. So for now, I'm just going to use a blue. Bit of ice. It's going to be the first hinge. I will change it out, but as we're still here and I'm working on this, I'm going to swap that out for that. Remove that one. Go down to the bottom. Grab it on. So the hinge is on the very edge. And what we're going to do, we're going to go all the way to the very top. I'm going to pull him right along to there. So as you can see now, that there itself looks quite good. Then we're going to count in 2. I'm going to go all the way down to the very bottom. Counting 2, so that's 2 all the way around. Remove it. From here, we're going to get the black sky stone. I'm going to do this. It's not quite long enough, so that's a bit of a bum. Potentially. Ooh, could we do this? Maybe we can. If we remove this one as well. This one's not so much of an importance. The hinge is there, yes, and I'm hoping this works out that this sits on the hinge. If not, the hinges will be getting moved. But the easiest way for us to do this would just be to fill this in with a sky stone. Go down, and then we're going to go all the way around the edges, picking them out. So yeah, it's back to the fine details. But you've seen how fast this is going together. And these fine details, they don't take too long. That's perfect. That one's going to have to be moved. That one's perfect. Switch this out. We're almost there. We're going to keep going around the edging. All the way around. I'm going to go up, almost there. So you can guess how this is formulating now. We're going to do the same again. Thinking about leaving a space, one all the way around, like that. And then doing the same again. Just keep flicking all the way through, and we'll get there eventually. Maybe not. Maybe this not work very well. Just quickly pop that in there like so. Let's see where we've gone wrong. That one's got to go. And that one's perfect. That's good. Back on track. No, we're not. No, we're not. That's got to go back in there like so. Oh, it doesn't work. Potentially what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to remove this next layer. There we go. Pop in that like so. Fill that. And just quickly, alright, go around and fill them back in. Miss one. That's good. We're back on track. Started to panic for a moment then. Oh jeez, come on. We're almost there though. Getting a bit trigger happy with the key. Hey. Back to the top. Just take that one out. And I think that will do. Near enough. I'm going to leave that central position in. And I'm going to get some kind of colour. I don't think I've got a colour adequate on me now. Well, I might have actually. I know we've used this a lot with the interior. But potentially, if we do this, go all the way one round, all the way round, does this work? It works quite well actually. Then what we'll do is on this one, we'll raise it up one, all the way over to this corner here, and that should build that out one. So from the side it's just a black flat. Oh yes, that's exactly what we wanted. It just sort of brings it in with the rest of the decor of the house and it doesn't look out of place. So what you see there, I'm going to double that up on the other side, add a couple of handles, sort the hinges out, lower that one down, get it all how it should be, finish this off. Got one last thing to show you before we go, apart from this well cooked pig. We're going to go in here, I removed the face. I like it a little bit better now. I like what it's become. There's all sorts of little images you can pick out of it. If you look at different parts, there's different things. You can see a little man standing there, but if you stand back here, you can see a robot in the whole picture. I've tried to put little details in that makes it look like different things from different ways. Can you spot anything else in the picture? So what I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to say thank you for joining me. I'm going to see you all next time. Next time we're going to do even more chisel and bits. If you've not noticed, this is the way we're going forward. Chisel and bits it's the way. This season, I'm nowhere near finished. I've got so much more work to do on this house. You're not probably going to recognise it. But you will, because this room's nearly done. But we've got to add to it. We've got furniture. We've got to do all of the good stuff. We've got to populate it at some point, and I don't know what we're going to populate it with. I haven't thought that far ahead. But we've got this epic village coming on. And I mean, I've been outside as well. I thought maybe not told you this, but yeah, we've extended again. I've also started to add snow to the leaves because it was cold over these sides. I'm looking at the later side. Winter's come. Maybe little bits of snow all over the place. Get it looking all nice and I like it now, but it's going to look even better. I've got lots of work to be doing on this. Christmas is coming soon. We've got to spruce this place up ready for that. But anyway, from me to you, I'm going to see you next time. Take it easy, look after yourself and have fun.